Hi guys, welcome back to Zombie Girl Gaming. This is episode 2 in Alpha 10.2, and if you just watched my first video, I have just put this one out back to back. And as you can see, I haven't done much here. We've drank our food, or water. You can see my stats are about the same. We've converted that wood from the tree we cut down, and it looks like we've got a little bit of a zombie problem here, and we're going to show you a little bit more of the combat system. You come up behind, remember, come in, hit back out. And you can see, once you get the timing down to that thing, it's not a big deal. You know, it took me a little bit to get the timing down. I'm used to shooting guns and shit. So, and the only thing that we've done is literally come around the corner from where the last video stopped. And we're just running down the road. We're looking for some place to hold up. And the reason that I'm looking for a place to hold up is because this particular server is not the server I normally play on. And once we get a few resources and get kind of built up here, I'll transfer this video series to the server that I do play on. There's a couple of things that you need to remember to do. Okay, well, I'm going to go in this town and probably hold up somewhere in here. I wish someplace had a roof. This might have a second story, this building over here, I'm not sure. But let's run in, take a look. As you can see, the zombies will start popping here pretty soon. We got some water, thank God. Books, always check the bookcases because we like books. It teaches you new recipes, and this is a pretty nice little thing here. This looks like a reinforced steel. I would have to put a door on this, and this wouldn't be too bad. The first thing you want to do whenever you come into a place like this is you want to clear out the zombies, every one of them. Okay, so there's a lot of fighting going on. As you can tell, our health is not the greatest in the world. Let's get our hydration level up, and these zombies will literally pop around you, so you got to be a little bit careful. We're going to take some of them out. Zombies do have various degrees of how badass they are. We are going to come in and try to take some of these out, and hopefully not die in the process. These big guys here are pretty badass. Always aim for the head, in and out, and he's dead. Now, always take a look around. You see this little bitch right here, what it snuck up on me. The nurses are nice to destroy because they usually drop medical equipment, which we didn't bother to do this time. This little lady here seems to be the fastest out of all of them, and we went into quite the horde, I think. Oh, big guy coming in. Alright, see, we'll sort of back out, let them chase us for a while. If I'm hit one time, I'm literally dead. In and out. Remember to do that. The fat ones usually drop something pretty good. Yeah, he dropped back. They drop better than most. And see, what we want to kind of do, you can see there's quite a bit of them, is we want to kind of, again, the nurses. We would like to loot the nurses. I mean, none of which I'm telling you makes sense. Because there's another one. They just keep spawning. In. Out. Remember. In. Out. In. Out. So. As you can see, the big guy here requires a little more stuff. And hopefully you can take these bitches out with your feet. See that? Your timing is everything. As you can see, we're getting these things figured out. I don't know if we can take another hit at all. Good, we're doing well. Let's take a look around us. Make sure that we're not getting anybody behind us. You have to be around a aware of your surroundings. So let's loot these units. Does anybody have anything? Did I just do all of that intentional killing for no reason? Almost so, wouldn't it? Rid of you. And press E to move, by the way, if I didn't mention that before. On her. You didn't know anything. Always look around you continuously. And the reason we want to clear anything out of here is because when night falls, if you don't have everybody clear out of here, and you go to loot these buildings, or if you go to loot these buildings anyway, they'll just come up right behind you. And literally, I see wow. Literally, if they come up behind you, it's over for the most part. Search the cars. Remember to make sure to search the cars. We might have to get into that thing. Look around. It looks like we've cleared them out. Take the feathers. Remember, we need the feathers for the bolts, and we're just going to start looting house, one house at a time. Sometimes they will be in the houses. So, okay, we need those jars, and the reason we need the jars is because we're going to find a water source to get some water. Search all of these. I don't pick up the tin cans. To be honest with you, I don't even know what they're for. I'm sure that you could melt them into something. I don't know. Get as many glass jars as you can. Once we have a water source, we will get the water. By the way, you can barricade the door with couches and things like that if you choose to say something like this. I'm going to get through this. Hopefully, once we get to a door that's boarded up, that means that there's something somewhat decent in there. This is a bit of a dangerous house to be in because the fact that if we get in here, or if a zombie gets in here, we're pretty much trapped. So we want to get in and out. Maybe we could pick up bullets. There we're gonna go. I always check to make sure if I see where they're coming from. This is pretty well boarded up. But as you can see, this is why you want to clear this out relatively quickly. Because, or the zombies out relatively quickly, because if not, they will hear all of this, they will come in here and mess your whole world up. Now, as you can see, it's getting late. I don't even know if we want to be in here. We might die here because I've spent too much time talking. Instead of hiding. I just want to search this. We might go out in the woods and wait. And whenever night falls, we'll conclude our second series. We'll take that. Let's search the old sink. Oh, a pot. Cooking pot. Excellent. That is what we need. That is what's going to boil our water. We need a cooking pot to boil our water. And it is night. So what we want to do, personally, this is what I do, is I get out here somewhere and just hunker down. As you can see, we're undetected. And hopefully, we're out far enough that we won't get our brains bashed in. So, because at night you got no shot. All right, this is gonna conclude the second episode in this series, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Zombie Girl Gaming. This is Snowcat, and make sure we will pick up from right here in just a few seconds. So I'll be putting 3 or 4 videos out, maybe even more today alone. So make sure to join us. I'm going to get this edited, get it up to YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we're going to do a pretty good series on this, I think. Thanks so much.